To get to see Temple Phu Chau, the only way you can get access is by taking a ferry, so I hustled onto this one. As I slowly was getting high from a cornucopia of toxic fumes, I was kind of surprised I was the only one heading to the temple without a bike. Then all of a sudden, everything became slow motion-like, and I looked off into the distance, and I saw the temple. This precise moment is when I had my first epiphany for the day. I was heading across the river, not towards the temple at all. I was on a commuter boat with a bunch of bikes heading to the other side. And that's when I realized I'm such a douchebag. Deep in the dark bowels of Saigon's northern district of Go Vap, there's a little alleyway next to a temple that leads you to a rustic dock. Yeah, Captain. All right, so ciao. To visit the temple, you have to go by a rickety ferry, and the round trip's going to cost you a whopping 48 cents. This 300-year-old temple covers the entire 2,500 square meters of this tiny island that's located smack dab in the heart of Van Trop River. It's designed to give the appearance of a ship anchored in the water. Phu Chau is considered one of Vietnam's most unique architectural works, and it gives off a magical vibe. It combines elements of both Vietnamese and Chinese culture and religion. As you walk through this incense-drenched house of worship, you get the vibe that you're stepping back in time. The temple is adorned with several intricate mosaic statues of dragons, tigers, and phoenixes. Dragons in both cultures symbolize attributes of power, life, growth, strength, and good fortune. It's much more than just a temple. It's a massive visual mosaic environment. The light streaks through the temple, bouncing off the tiles, making it twinkle and sparkle through the haze of incense smoke. Worshippers write their dreams and prayers on pieces of paper that are adorned to the top of incense cones. The cones are then put on an end of a pole and secured to wires that run all around the temple ceilings. Eventually, the incense cones are lit with the intention that the hopes and the dreams of the patrons will come true. According to legend, in the 18th century, a man fishing in the Van Trop River found a dead woman in his fishing net. He buried the woman's body on the island and set up a small shrine to worship her. Over time, the temple became dedicated to bless sailors who would come to pray for their safe journeys, happiness, and peace. Now on the perimeter of the temple, you'll see fortune tellers selling birds, catfish, and turtles to visitors to release for good luck, money, and happiness. I wander through the temple for about an hour, and then I head to the front where I prepare to depart. I realize I have more excitement in departing than I did when I have arrived, only because I have hopes of returning back to Temple Phu Chau. Subscribe.
สว่างเหมือนดวงอาทิตย์ยามเที่ยงวันใสเย็นเหมือนแสงจันทร์ในคืนวันเพ็ญนะจ๊ะให้นึกอย่างเบาๆ